everyone, it's Kristie with AG Takes Over. I'm glad you're here with me. It's, for me, a Sunday morning, and I woke up and I'm up before everybody else, of course, and I didn't come straight down and film. I am recondoing the crap out of some of the spaces in our house, and so I went to our library / office on the first floor and went through some tubs and some shelves and whatnot and did some organizing first, and now I am rewarding myself by playing with doll stuff. Adulting, not done for the day, but done for the morning. All right, two things. One, I don't know if this is going to be a series, but there are just a couple of tubs that have like so many fun little things, and I thought I will film a few videos going through them for a few reasons. One, it gives you a sense of just how I organize things. And that's a question that comes up commonly. By the way, I do have a 2-part series on organizing your doll spaces. So if you just type in organization on my channel, they'll come up. Two, I like going through these little things, and sometimes, out of sight is out of mind. And I want to remind myself of all the things we have, because 2025 is the year of buying even less and just enjoying what we have. And part of that means making sure I am aware of everything that we have and remember the things that we have and go, oh yeah, I should use that. And 3, while I'm going through them, if there's anything that I'm like, we have a duplicate of this, or we're really not going to use this, then it can kind of be an opportunity to cull some things. So yeah, it's a multi-purpose reason for doing this video. All right, so anyway, today's video, as the title tells you, is purses and bags. So a couple things. Part of the reason I have to go through all these things over the course of the year is we are outgrowing some of the tubs, and I have to decide, do I want to size up or do I want to cull some of the things in here? And that's going to vary depending on what's the label right here, right? So this one is purses and bags. I use plastic tubs that I can stack and pull out pretty easily, not drawers, because sometimes I like to pick the thing up and just take it around the house. And I use just painter's tape and a Sharpie. That way, I mean, it's not, I could cut them and make them look nicer, but because sometimes we have more bags and then we size up, and the tub that the bags were holding, or the tub that was holding the bags, becomes the tub for something else, I need a flexible system. Some of the bags in here go with outfits, but I've put them in here. And then other bags I keep with their outfits. Like I typically keep the Truly Me World Traveler line, the Ireland bag. I always keep that with the Ireland outfit. And Claudie's meat outfit, like her bag, I always keep that with her tub. So this is one of the challenges of doll organization, is when things fit in multiple categories, where do you keep them? Such is life. Doll collector problems. All right. So this cute one came with a long, like a maxi dress. I don't remember the name of the outfit, but it's embroidered, very beachy. Only going to use this like for summery outfits and summer things, but it's cute. This one is a drawstring bag, and I feel like it is part of a CYO outfit. Hey, there's CYO stuff in here I forgot was in here. Yeah, it's from a CYO outfit, because this is the CYO headband. It's like a sporty jacket and pants and tennis shoes, and that's all that's in there. We got this secondhand, so I may not have realized that this was in here, because I don't use that bag that often. I just got the outfit and then kept the bag because it came with it. Next up is a handmade bag, and my wife got an outfit from Facebook Marketplace, and the outfit happened to include the bag. Now, if I look really closely, there's a bit of bunching here. This didn't get ironed on perfectly. Like, I don't think she would have bought this bag just by itself. It's cute, but I might double check with her It's also lined in the same material that the outfit is made of. And so, I don't know, she'll probably want to keep it. The next thing, oh, I have a couple of these bags. So, well, 2 of them anyway, maybe 3. These, they're supposed to be like the doll carrier bags, but for dolls, doll sized. So I do believe they can fit like one mini doll kind of sitting up. The like human sized version of these bags is supposed to be able to fit 2 dolls sitting, and I think these only fit 1. I've used it for carrying a doll before, like a mini doll. Anyway, it's got Chicago, The Grove, Fifth Avenue, Los Angeles. They were smart enough to only put the flagship stores on this, so if they wanted to keep selling it, they could. I think The Grove is one of the flagship stores. I don't know. And then the one over here, if I can ever get it to unsnap, has some phones in it. And I know this because the phones were in a different bag, and I took that bag out to put all the Ulta Mini makeup in. There's a Sesame Street book about this. Not about this, but like Ernie can't find something, like a container that he needs, so he uses something else for that container, but then the use that that container is supposed to serve, it can no longer be served, so they have to find something, a container for that. I don't remember what it's called, but I read it as a child, and it sticks in my head all the time because a lot of my life I feel like that. All right. This one was a Truly Me phone. I think this one was also like with one of the boy outfits. This one is Z Yang's phone, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on any of this. They're all just phones. This pencil needs to go into the school supplies tub, which will be another fun one to go through if you enjoy this kind of thing. And then the flip phone. I love it. Next is this American Girl, or is this one of those like, yep, it is. Couldn't tell if it's one of those like mystery backpack things that you can get at Target or Walmart, or if it's American Girl. Which tells you the quality and the style doesn't say luxury brand to me, but I'm sure kids like it. I did not buy this. Grace did, and I don't remember if she got it like because she wanted this thing. It's possible, or if it came with the outfit. This one is, I believe, Rapunzel's. We have a wand keychain in there. Don't know why. That can go in a different tub. Look, I'm organizing already without even trying. Anyway, it's cute. It reminds me of Julie's purse. This is just painted on. Here's a little backpack. I think this is very cute. It's off-brand. I don't know if it's Our Generation or what brand, but yep, it's Our Generation. I can tell because I can see the needle marks where I took off the bright orange tag, but look how much better it looks without that. I think this is very, like, very Joss, but Kanani, any of the beachy girls, I can see them wearing this. This one is a very popular one in our collection. I don't get the bags out often enough. I always accessorize like jewelry or hair things, but I don't accessorize with bags enough. I don't know why. But when I do often grab this one. I just think it's really cute, nice neutral. It's not big. Yeah. Keep going. All right, next up is a very dated, if you ask me, like faux snakeskin purse. It's got a Velcro closure. It's not brand. I have never used this on a doll. Maybe I should do a pile of like, if you don't use this on a doll at least once in 2025, then when you come back and go through this, it should go to somebody else. So, it's cute. I just don't use the bags enough, and then with as many as we have, competition gets a little stiffer. This one I will be using a lot. I got it from Maple Leaf recently. My wife and I got it, and It's longer strap. It's meant to be a crossbody bag. It has, you do have to take this off and then take that out. It is fully lined. It's just, it doesn't have a buckle or a snap. It's just this kind of leather strap that I don't think it's real leather, but yeah, it's really nice. And like, it's neutral, so yay. I made a liar out of myself. Claudie's bag this time made it back into the bags instead of into her tub. And this is the kind of thing I feel conflicted over. So I think I'm just going to ask Grace, like, do you have a preference? Because I'll put it in either one. But I am usually the one that does all the doll organization. And this is the struggle. I don't know where to put things that are kind of like, could be cross-referenced. All right, this is a little lunch box, lunch bag, whatever you call these. And we have all the lunch pieces. I just put them in with the food. Again, if I didn't put it in with the food, it's really cute. It's got the cat on it. If I didn't put it in with the food, then I might forget that we had the food. But it could go in either, right? This one, we like so much we have two of. And sometimes I'm like, oh, we have doubles of this. This is silly. And other times I'm like, I don't know. I like it so much. I don't mind having a double. But it's a create your own purse. And it's not like, it's not lined. It's not anything fancy. It's just a solid color that isn't, I mean, it is blue. But there's no pink on it. It's not pink and purple. I just think it reads a little more neutral to me. Next up is this backpack. And it is, I was going to say, I feel like it's our generation. It is our generation. No, it's got this little, there's no Velcro, there's no snap, there's no zipper, just a little front pocket, and then no pockets or lining on the inside. There's so much. This backpack, if you watched a video that I did a while back, I actually filled this backpack and a similar backpack in human size and was comparing the scale of things, which was fun. But I kind of keep this one full of the stuff that I put in there before. So it has the hand sanitizer, and don't think it has, it's got like, compared to the one that I was just showing you, no zipper, no Velcro, only, you know, the one pocket. This has a front pocket with like a straight across and pencil. Hold on, let me grab that pencil so I can show you. Little pencil slots. Like, I'm just gonna keep the pencil in here. Look, putting things away already. And then it has a second pocket. And a third pocket, which I have all kinds of goodies in. A keychain, and a little notebook, and a scrunchie, and a glasses case, and some snacks. Oh my gosh, some Kleenex. Whatever was in there from that video minus the apple, because I didn't want the apple to get rotten. Which doesn't have to make sense. Plus the two side pockets, plus a little bit of padding on these lovely adjustable straps. Like, this thing, American Girl's not going to make this in this day and age. This is amazing. This is such good quality. Present day American Girl wishes. All right, next is, case in point, a very simple one pocket, straightforward, thin bag with no padding, and the entire strap is just this. Meh. I mean, it's cute enough. And it's a crossbody bag. It's fine. I had to shift my body around. This one, I don't think it's brand, but I don't know. It's like sturdy. It's not flimsy at all. It's nice and stiff and thick and neutral. And if you didn't want the bow to show, there you go. I appreciate that. Um, do you remember when Kira came out and this was like the last year, I think, that they gave any kind of freebie of any substance on the Girl of the Year release event? Like when the Girl of the Year release events were actually release events and you got cool things. They gave like a little bag with a koala on it, and people were reselling that thing for ridiculous prices. Well, somebody sold their own version of it, like they must have had an embroidery machine, and it just velcros right here. So Grace got this one. We don't use it a ton. I think she just wanted it because she liked the other one and didn't want to pay the prices for it. But I use it more this way, just because a nice brown neutral bag with nothing on it is always useful. This one, I think we could probably pass on. It's cute. I just, like, we don't do much with animal print. And the bag is more like a lunch bag, like with the depth that it is. I don't know. We put it in here for a reason, but I know that we didn't buy it, excuse me, intentionally. It just came in a lot of stuff. Next up is this. This was one of those Our Generation blind box. You get a lunch, and I'm going to let you in on a secret. It wasn't totally blind because you could just kind of peek through the bottom of the box, and we did. But it came with a lemon soda and cheesy pizza that looks utterly unappealing and unrealistic. Like, I know American Girl doesn't do a better job with their pizza either, but how these companies manage to make school pizza look appealing that's a feat. And what else does it come with? This, like a chocolate dipped rice cake, maybe? I don't know. It's an interesting lunch. And an apple. I certainly pack weirder lunches for my child. All right, this is from the Paris Mix and Match collection. That's not what it's called, but that's what everybody calls it. And this is one of the harder, like, harder Truly Me things to get your hands on. So Grace was pretty excited about it. And I intentionally keep the watch and the ring, which is just a little, it's probably not going to show up, but a little gold bow. There. I'm using a different recording app and the lighting is better and the sound is a little clearer, but it doesn't do focus well. Like when you do this thing, it's like, what? So, apologies. Anyway, I know that ring is hard to get your hands on, and I don't want it to get lost, and it's easy for me to remember that these things are all together in the bag, so that's why I keep it there. This one, I think goes to that, like, pink herringbone or houndstooth two-piece outfit. It's a Truly Me outfit, and it has a phone in it. So I should put it in the bag that has all the other phones in it. But this one has lots of pictures pulled up. And that is literally the only thing you have to squeeze. This is a glorified phone case. It's not a purse. If it can't fit anything more than your phone, does it get to count as a purse? All right, this is from the Love Shack Fancy. Part of the thing about a lot of these bags is I wish the straps would relax a little bit more because they just, like, if they were stored and they go like that, then when you put them on, that's kind of how they stay. So if anybody has any tricks for that, obviously you don't have that problem with cloth straps. I feel like this went to one of the pools, the first pool. And then this one is Blair's, and it comes with, but I think they might be in use elsewhere, a clipboard and some little fake lavender. It's cute. Just says homegrown. Here's another cell phone. Okay, I'm going to put all the cell phones together, because then we can make a Verizon store or a T-Mobile store or a whatever, AT&T. Anyway, here's the bag. I don't think that it came with a phone, but we had a phone in there, so that brings the phone count up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a lot of phones. Cute. I think it came with a holiday dress or something, or it was a mix and match. This is similar to this in that it's a black cat bag, but this one's off-brand. This might have been like Grace just saw it and thought it was cute. She's the one who buys the cat things. Or it might have been her, I'm going to have this one until I can get the other one. I don't know. But cat bag. Here's another lunch. What do you call these? Like the reusable, it's not a lunch thermos. It's a lunch bag. And speaking of thermos, so there's a water bottle thermos kind of thing in there in the bottom. But I think it came with like a croissant that I took out and put with the food. I have not made a dent. I don't know if you all are interested in this, but I'm just going to keep going through it because I'm enjoying myself. All right, this is Jess's bag, and somebody tied it like very close together. I think it's supposed to be tied a little bit further apart, but there aren't many bags that they have where the straps tie like this. So that's kind of fun. Even though it's not realistic, I think some of my favorite bags that AG makes are the ones that have Velcro, like this one isn't an example of it, but Velcro right here, because then the whole strap gets to look like a normal strap, but you don't have to worry about putting it over a doll's head. Anyway, this one has a front pocket with Velcro, and this one inside of it has a letter from Jess to someone, I believe, or from someone to Jess. I don't know Jess's story at all. And then the main compartment is accessed from back here, which is kind of interesting. Next up is Z's bag, Z Yang, and for whatever reason, I keep her tripod in here because I don't have anywhere else. You know, I have her desk up there. Right up there is her desk. And I should just put the tripod in there. Look, freed up some space because I'm not going to put this back in the tub, and it makes sense. She also has, well, let me show you the bag first. Z, just in case you're wondering, she gets her own personalized bag. And then this one's kind of cute because it has straps. It is still just one big open sack. And then her camera. I think I'm going to go ahead and put both of these things in next to her desk. I'll remember that they're there. It's intuitive. Might even just leave her bag in there, but I might put it back with the rest of the bags. We shall see. All right, here's another school bag. Again, these just do not even compare. Amazing. Amazing. Whatever. It does have a nice, thick, kind of padded, it's a crossbody, but it has a very nice, thick pad. It's not just a flimsy strap, and it does have two pockets. They're just, like, both large, so it's easy to miss that there is a second pocket. No extra holders or anything in there. And then the second pocket, not really anything to, you know, two big pockets. This one came with, I feel like a Costco set that has this color of pink, like a very pale pink swimsuit. And I couldn't find the swimsuit for the longest time because I had left it in this bag. This is the problem, right? It has some sunscreen, one of those little tooth flosser things, some toothpaste, and a travel toothbrush, which is really cute. And has the little handle. And it all can go in this bag. All TSA approved sizes. and the bag holds other things in it, right? So that's like a nice carry-on, which is why it has the tag on there. I wouldn't think this is big enough to be a checked bag, but nice carry-on. This one is a CYO, very, very thin, kind of cheap feeling bag. Nothing, you know, of interest in there. It's just a simple crossbody bag with a clip. The clip is makes it easy to put on and take off. And it's pretty easy. I got this one when I did my first CYO because this was the outfit. Like, it was the accessories to the outfit that I ordered. All right, I did show this one just a second ago. I love the concept of this. Like, it's a bag that looks like a book, cover. I hate how stiff this strap is. I barely ever use it. Maybe I need just to, like, before I put it on a doll, take a hairdryer to it. Would that help? But it just, the whole bag feels so stiff and such a good concept, but meh. Like, the color, we didn't buy this bag separately. It just came with some kind of school outfit, and it's whatever. Here is Kira's bag. I will say it does not compare to this at all, but so far it's maybe second place because it's got a front pouch, just a small front pouch, 2 zippered side bags, and there's something in this one. It's always so fun when I have no idea what's in things. Her little postcards. Yeah, that would make sense. I would leave these here because we don't have a separate, like, tub for Kira's collection. So I wouldn't want to lose these. It's just her. Dear Layla, we just arrived in Australia and already I've seen a bazillion kangaroos. Wish you were here. And then, again, it's not lined. No extra pockets or organizers or anything. But some little details that they don't do as much of these days. So, yeah. I think this one, given the era that it came out in, pretty impressive. All right, next is this infinity bag. This is not Joss's infinity bag. If I remember correctly, hers is thicker, but it is one that AG put out. I know they've done like a partnership with Infinity before on a Truly Me outfit. And then it has face stickers and like Go Team #1, whatever, face stickers. This comb, which I could put in the salon there, but at this point I have a lot of combs, so I'll just leave it. These hair ties, which I am going to go ahead and take upstairs and put with the CYO headband that I came across, and these hair ties. Because I keep all the hair accessories in their own tub, which can be a separate video if you're interested. Hold on. All right, cleared my throat, back and ready. This little tiny clutch. AG doesn't make a whole lot of clutches, so this is cute, and I'm glad that we have it. This one is a CYO bag, and it comes with this Girl Power Let It Rock pin, and it might have come with this gaming system. This cool gaming system with advanced graphics of a kitty cat and cherries. I think that it came together and maybe a concert ticket or something. But I like this. It's very ska. It's something that like I would have owned in high school. So it's a super simple, boring bag, but I would have put buttons all over it. I would have had that in high school. All right, this one is, if I remember correctly, Covey's bag. Why am I doubting myself? It's Covey's bag. I think this is weird. Like, it's just not my style, and I like the black with the silver star, and if the whole thing had like black, or even just black and this, not also the pink. I just think the more colors you add to it, the harder it is to match to things, and there's a reason that I have just a plain black bag and my wife has a plain brown bag, because I don't want to have to change my purse, but I would like things to match. So, yeah. It's very stiff. If you have this, you know, it doesn't open at all. Like, the only way it opens is if you push this in. Like, the actual bag has no give because it's hard. This one is like, I'm probably going to go. The color and the fact that it's, you know, a neutral color is nice. It's obviously a clutch, but I think the strap is just really, like, the material is kind of cheap and looks like it's unfinished on this side. I'm such a snob. The reason that it can go is because we have a gajillion other bags. If I didn't have many, this is cute, I would keep it. But we have so many that I don't use them. So if I find one that I feel kind of meh about, then I'm going to check with Grace and see if she's okay with this one going elsewhere. All right, I got to get up on my knees because my legs are falling asleep. This one I found at a thrift store, and I found another one with it. I don't know when I'm going to come across it, but it, if I remember correctly, has a long strap. Yeah. So it has this whole long strap here. Like, it's not made for dolls. It's made for humans. Who the crap would carry a long strap and this bag? It does not make any sense to me. But of course, I saw it and went, doll bag. And it's like a big oversized bag for a doll. And I don't have a lot of oversized bags for them. So, yeah. Joss's bag. Remember, I told you that I felt like this was very Joss? It is. It is. And then I have whatever came with this one, just her, like, the phone I took out of it, but her journal, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't have any words in it, so journal, her notebook, I keep in here. This doesn't have any straps, zippers, Velcro, anything. It's just like a little satchel. The cord is a bit thick for the size of the bag, but I don't know. It's cute. All right. Here's a fanny pack, hip bag, whatever people are calling them these days. I think we've taken out anything that was in there. It holds very, very little. It's stiff. It's not a material I love, but it came with some accessories we were already buying. And then if you want to see like an older school version, here's the Interstar U one. And it, they have almost the exact same buckles, strap size, and everything is the same. This one, because it's not a stiff material, seems flatter, but it opens up to the same size. And it has its own little water bottle holder. So this one's clearly meant to be sporty and less about like fashionable, and I just carry my keys in here. This little tiny thing probably doesn't even fit an AG doll, and I can see that it is cracking. You probably can't see that, but it's, yeah, it's peeling. This one can go. Look at that. I for sure got rid of one bag. Here's a little clutch. This kind of clutch, same as like the shimmering silver holiday doll with the strap on the side there. Cute. It came with a Christmas outfit from within the past couple of years. This is the exact same style as Joss's bag, but no flap. And I don't remember what this goes to. Like, I know it's brand, but can somebody in the comments help me out? What does this go to? And did they just make it this? Did they make it before the Joss one or after the Joss one? That I would like to know. Remember I said there was a clipboard in Blair's bag. There it is. This one goes to an older American Girl outfit. It's a dress, like it might even be called the periwinkle dress, but I don't have the dress. It's just like almost like a seagrass kind of thing. I like it. I've used this one in the past year, so that one will stay. This is my wife's, And it's Coach, I think. Hold on. I should know. I think it's Coach. It's a like a little clutch. Oh, it says it right here. Yes, Coach. But she was like, it could be a nice oversized bag for the dolls. She had this since before. I mean, it's over 10 years old because she got it before we met. And then this one, I would imagine, is a Truly Me thing. I don't recognize it as belonging to any doll. Here's an example of, it's not like a canvas or cloth strap, but it's thin enough material that it has more give than this, right? Like it flops down. This one stands up in the shape of some state. I don't know. So I like this. I need to remember to use it. This one came with the boy CYO outfit, the city something. I really like this. It's like American Girl 1986, but it looks like it's like a city map or something, like a subway map. It's got some snack mix in it. And I know it had a cell phone in it, but I took it out because I was trying to put most of the cell phones together. It's got this really nice black water bottle, which I know I would use this more in scenes if I took it out of here. And then I don't know where I would put it when I don't need it, if I would put it in with the drink stuff or if I'd put it back in with this. It's a constant struggle. All right, this one, I feel like we might have gotten on a Facebook Marketplace purge. And I'm not sure if it was meant for dolls or if it's another one of those weird things where, was there some era where people, like grown-ass women, were walking around with these? Like, here's my purse. I don't know. I don't know. If that was a fashion thing, it passed me right by. All right, here's another one that I think we can let go. This is cute, but the straps are very much cracking. And as you can see, we have enough bags. We don't need to keep things that are not in good condition. This one I feel like is meant to be a glasses case, but the proportions of glasses cases to the size of the doll's hands, or like how much space glasses, American Girl glasses, take up in a backpack pocket, like it's kind of off. And I think that this is almost like could be a little clutch. In fact, this is a clutch. They're about the same, right? This one's a little bit taller, this one's a little bit wider. So I think this is more like a clutch. Oh, hey, I said I put the lunch stuff with the lunch. I didn't. Here it is. It just spilled out. So this goes in this one, I believe. I will put that back in. Oh, it spilled out not because I left something open, but because it doesn't really close on the sides, and so I think it just got pushed out of the sides. I'll show you what I mean. See? Like things could spill out there. All right, next up, moving right along, is Nanea's bag. I got this on the gray market through eBay. We do have a Nanea, but she didn't come with the things. I still have, like, her letter is still in its little plastic, her money, her coin, all of that stuff. Her little tiny pocket bag that goes inside it, coin purse, whatever you want to call that. This is cute. Let me grab a doll so you can see it. If you want it to be like just something she's holding like this, you'd have to figure out a way to, you know, with an elastic or a glue dot. And then if you put it all the way up on her shoulder, the strap is actually kind of short. Like it doesn't really want to stay. I guess you just like tuck her arm, but look, it's like falling off already. So I do think, as cute as it is, it's a little bit weird in design. So, like for the strap to be this thick and up there is kind of weird. But what I love is that it is lined with material that you see in her meat outfit. It's just really pretty. All right, this one, if I didn't know better, I would definitely be like, this is off-brand, maybe My Life As. It does read as like cheap and kind of tacky and whatever. Friends, it definitely is American Girl. I don't love it. I think it goes to a CYO outfit that we have, so we have it and we keep it because it completes the outfit, but I'm not ever going to use it. It looks like a present. That's clever. This kind of looks like a little cat or a fox or something. Is it brand? I don't know. You can't really get it open very far. It's Our Generation. I can see the tag barely in there. So, little Our Generation bag. I didn't even know, like, I was like, oh, I'm having a hard time opening it. I don't know how far it opens. Clearly, I haven't used this, but it's cute. It's cute. I just haven't used it. Here's a nice little clutch. Nothing to say about this one. Simple, versatile. I don't know why this is in here because I have a whole thing for school lunches. So this is, I think I have a thing that's just for school lunches. Yes, it's full. That's why I put this in here. I have a thing for school lunches, but it's all the school lunch trays. And they're bigger and they filled it up. And so I put this and a couple of the other lunch things in the bags because I didn't know what to do with them. See? I'm pretty organized too. So if you guys feel like, I don't have a handle on these things, let's just work on it together. It is hard because even when you have the things organized, unless your collection is stable, you're going to have to keep adjusting. It's frustrating. We don't like it, but we do it to ourselves when we bring more things into our collections, don't we? All right, this is, I think it goes to a Truly Me outfit. I can kind of picture it, but I don't remember the name of it. If anybody does, you can say that all pink bag that looks like it has striping stitched on it. It goes to the blah, blah, blah bag. All right. I got these larger bags. One says odds and ends, one says my things, and one says randomness. They all came together for like $1 something or $2 at Goodwill. And I was like, oh, well, I might use them in a doll space, like in a room as a hamper or something, or I might just let them like house more things within a container, which is what I've done. Here is the American Girl of Today lunchbox. I think it came with the red vinyl jumper as an accessories. And it's hard. It's like velvety on the inside. It's got the library card and a school lunch ticket. Aw, those bring back some memories. Anyway, this is really cute. I don't use it all that often, but it makes me smile every time I see it. So it's not going anywhere. Some of Blair's stuff that I need to put back in there. This is from the blind bags, the Our Generation lunch boxes. I really like this one. I think it's adorable. It is all white princesses and fairies and whatnot, like, so 0 for diversity. Like, it's all white girls. It does have a little sticker that says "You Make Me Melt." And then one of the things that I like about this is that the croissant has layers. So you can have this pink in nondescript lunch meat, some Swiss cheese, and the croissant, or you could just have the croissant or just have the croissant and cheese. Knock yourself out. All right, next one is this little bag. It is American Girl. I can't remember if it's a CYO bag or if it goes to Truly Me. I don't know. If you know, you can tell me. I'm going to go a little bit faster just because, holy crap, I didn't think this was going to take that long. This one is another pink bag that has stitching on it, but it's light pink. The other one is darker pink and shiny. This one's light pink and not shiny. I think this is also a CYO bag, but I could be wrong. It could be this one that's the CYO bag. Oh my gosh. So, does American Girl have a type? So if you're like, I have this little pink bag that just has a flop over it or flap over it, and then it's got like stitching on it and it has a chain, I'm going to say, which one, friend? Which one? And there are probably more. All right, and there's some random things down at the bottom, some Our Generation carrots that must have spilled out from a lunch, and a little drink that must have spilled out from a lunch, and a compact and a lip gloss. I'll probably put those in that really nice backpack, or I'll put them with our Ulta Mini Makeup. All right, 2 more of these size bags full of bags, and then we're done. So show of hands if you think I have too many bags. But they're cute. IKEA. I have an IKEA in town, so yay. All right, this one I think we can let go because the straps are super cheap. Like, if they were sewn together, I think they were just meant to like stay together and didn't, because they're not sewn. I'm gonna put this in the pile to ask Grace, do you mind if we part with it? And then maybe the same with this one. It's very like Journey Kid, is it? No, Justice. It might even be from Justice, but it looks very like a Justice kind of bag. No. Doesn't say. No. Doesn't say. It's got 2 little pockets on the sides. Kind of stiff. No, I don't think we're going to use it, so I'm going to set it aside. This one is really cute. I hate that they did this with the underside, that it's not sewn. It's just like they hoped that the glue would stick. It makes it look way cheaper than this part does. Like, if you can get it to only show like that, then cool. But if any of this shows, it just doesn't look as nice. All right, and another lip gloss that I'm gonna have to find out what I do with. And last one, full of randomness, I'm sure. This little backpack, it is definitely a little backpack. So I'm not sure if this, well, also the straps are like all the way tightened. The bag is still going to be small, but at least like somebody could wear it if I stretch out the straps. Yeah, just like a mini backpack. I've owned those. That's realistic. It has 2 snaps. So you snap this part, then this part. That way things can't fall out the side like they did on that other lunch. And then this one, I think we did not realize how like yellowed it would be. It's kind of like a little bit coming apart here, and it just like, it looked nicer. We got it through Facebook from somebody, and like it looks a little grimy in here. I'm gonna ask Grace what she thinks about that one. She may say nobody is taking pictures of it that close and it's cute, so let's keep it. Or she may say, holy crap, we have a lot of bags, go ahead and pass it on. I don't know. Remember I showed you this one, like the totally appropriate for humans bag? It also came with this, and this had a chain. I would like to see if I can like cut this off with tin snips or something, because I think it makes a nice like oversized bag. Or I don't knit, but we have a bunch of doll size like knitting needles and yarn. This feels like the right size for a knitting bag. Let me know. Those of you who knit, could I like put some yarn coming out of this and some yarn in there and some knitting needles sticking out and have it on the floor, and would it look appropriate? All right, one more clutch. I think this, it comes, I don't remember the name of the outfit, but it's a gold Christmas, a gold holiday outfit. And again, all the clutches that AG puts out, I think are simple and cute and perfectly fine. And then this rainbow bag, Ivy's bag, speaking of rainbows, is another one that I keep with her meat outfit. So I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason to it, but for the most part, I'm more likely to keep a purse with the outfit if it belongs to a named doll. But obviously there are some exceptions. So, all right, that's all, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you would watch more of these, if you want me to do like hair things or hats or school supplies or school lunches or anything like that. Like, have a lot of little tubs of just random things that I enjoy going through and reminding myself what I have. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Take care. I'm going to put a playlist on the left. I'm actually going to put just a dollhouse tour, since I'm like right in front of the dollhouse tour playlist on the left, but I will put the video comparing scale and this backpack on the right, since it's related to this video. So enjoy, have fun binge watching if you want to. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.